Wonderful people, not be smart, no. One APC governor don't come aside. So I can say without any fear that the Obi-Datti campaign, you know, were the most disciplined because of how they comported themselves. Not me they talk am, they talk am, so Obi-Datti say they comport themselves well. Guess what? Now Governor Luro Timi, I might be wondering, say, wetin happen? Wey Governor Luro Timi say they discipline themselves, they comport themselves well, and everything when APC talk when all right, they go talk about it or talk, say no. APC don't talk this one. Say make I tell you, and say because now Obaze they talk this one, so say they do well. I go assure you for free, say they do well. I can say without any fear that the Obi-Datti campaign organization were the most disciplined campaign group, Obaze revealed. The former secretary to the government of Anambra State and the chieftain of the Labour Party, Mr. Obaze, has claimed that the Labour Party ran the most disciplined campaign prior to the just concluded presidential election. While speaking, Mr. Obaze made it clear that he can say without any fear of contradiction that the Obi-Datti campaign organization rode the most disciplined campaign devoid of name-calling and every kind of trolling or anything that could cause destabilization. They did what they could. They did it very well. They ensured that they put themselves in order and they comport themselves in the most disciplined manner. While speaking, Mr. Obaze made it clear that he can say without any iota of doubt that they were the most organized. Speaking further, he made it known that they had zero tolerance for such utterances and those who are calling out obedient on every side. A tweet made it known that it is incomprehensible that some people, because of their personal idiosyncrasies, will want to rubbish the obedient when they know they are fighting for their rights. Mr. Obaze made this disclosure in a tweet he recently made on his Twitter handle and says, Nigerians know the truth. We all know the truth and we want the honest and truthful position. We cannot allow the same people who have not done anything wise or worthwhile for this nation to continue in such a way. We know what works and we are waiting to see how the court's issues will be interpreted in order for truth to be revealed. We cannot continue to allow those who are only bent on getting things for themselves to be the determinant of what happens to us. Nigerians needs to come off, everything and anything that does not, bring us to where it really needs to be. The country is in a state right now, and we need to ensure that Nigeria, is taking off those tangents or those people who do not want this country to move forward. If you know what the obedience, how they comported themselves, of course, you want to say there were excesses here and there. Yeah, there may be those excesses. However, it does not say that Nigerians, we do not know the truth. At last, we all know exactly what happened. At last, we all know how things have been. At last, we all know that, some people feel that the result has been manipulated and that, the results have to be, looked at positively. And that's why people are going to court to ensure that at the end of the day, the courts examine all the evidences before them and they look at it to put together all that is needed. Yes, so these are some of the things that are happening and why together we all must work as one and ensure that we do not allow the same thing to creep up on us. Every time we turn a blind eye, every time we pretend that things are not going well, we have just, destroyed the very foundation and the very truth, that makes us a better nation. We need this nation to be a better place. We need Nigeria to work. We need this country to really work. And so this is what things are. And Mr. Obaze said he can tell without an iota of doubt that, obedient comported themselves. He said some people are just trying their hardest, best possible, just to discredit people they know has worked hard and have put things in place. They said because, they feel that their mandate was stolen and they need it back. And some persons are doing all they can in order for them to, get some leverage. But they know very fully well that, what they are doing is wrong. So it is a matter of urgent concern. And so Nigerians why some people are trying to, say things that may not be true. You know the truth. Okay, we know that our people will always, speak out as it were, and ensure that they say what they need and how it should be. Okay, so these are possibilities of things that are happening, and why again and again nobody should allow the same thing to happen. We have watched and we have seen how the election happened, and when results were called, we know that it felt like something else have happened. That's the way it felt. It felt like something else have happened. This supposed to be, joyful jubilation all over the town. People had other things and how they feel. People felt sad. Some were not very happy, and it is rather not a pleasant sight to behold. And so it is important that we understand some of those things and we do not allow them, to hold us down. It is very important that we know who we are. It's very important that we know who we are, and we rise up to the occasion and do not allow the same thing to hold us down. Every time we are pretending, every time we are pretending like things are not working well, we have just allowed ourselves to be kept in a cocoon. We really need to understand what's happening. We really need to bring Nigeria into that very place where truth, honesty, and justice can become our watchword. We can't continue like this. We just can't continue like this. And if change is going to come, every single one of us will have to, adhere to the truth. So for Obaze, he feels very strongly that the obedient did their hardest best possible, and they put the nation, first. They organized themselves, they cleaned up after themselves, and they make sure that they do everything right, decently, and in order. And those who are doing whatever they're doing it for their own personal gain. It's not because there is anything that they will gain from it. So this is what is happening right about now, and it is important that we get things right on track and ensure that Nigeria becomes a better place. Yes, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can have all our latest news. God bless. Have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us, it's bye for now. Bye-bye.